Hey, what's going on this Thursday night, guys? Frank Rock House of Orange Sports Channel. Yesterday was a really good day for Tennessee, signing day, but there was the one big question out there. What's going on with David Sanders Jr.? Well, we got it answered tonight. He's in the boat. He's in the fold. He has officially signed at this point. The crown jewel of this class, the top-ranked prospect of this class, is officially in the fold. Good news for Tennessee. The good news keeps on rolling. Prospects they signed yesterday had a really good day. They added Timothy Merritt, Isaiah Campbell, Jaden Perlotti yesterday. David Sanders Jr. puts the icing on the cake. Will they add any more between now and February? I mean, it remains to be seen. I guess it remains who's out there. Obviously, there's still Onis Konobani, who has not signed as of yet. Seems to be between Tennessee and Florida at this point. But getting Sanders Jr., that's the one for the last week and a half. Everybody's been fretting over. They've been stressing. He took that last visit to Ohio State. He was on Paul Feinbaum today talking about it. And he said, in regard to that, said, when I picked them in August, referring to Tennessee, Ohio State was right behind them. So I felt like it was only right to maybe give them one more shot just to make sure I had made my decision. And this was firm on where I wanted to be. I appreciate their coaching staff, just like I appreciate Tennessee coaching staff, because they did a phenomenal job recruiting me. And and right here he said the five-star cited his connection to the volunteer program for making him feel at home. So I just felt like the connection I had with the University of Tennessee, the coaches, the players, was a lot different from the connection I had at Ohio State. It's a little bit further from home, a little bit colder and things like that, but I feel like they just did a phenomenal job. But it was just that I just felt at home at Tennessee more. And this is big. This is what you need. To me, when David Sanders Jr. gets on campus, I'm curious to see, is he an early enrollee? I think that he is. Yes, Sanders is excited to play for Josh Heupel, the soon-to-be early enrollee. When David Sanders Jr. gets on the campus, they go through spring ball, he'll be the starter at right tackle because you'll have Lance Hurd. I really feel like you'll have Satterwhite at center. You'll have Sham Umarov at one of the guard spots. You're going to have David Sanders at right tackle. Now, but it's imperative that you continue the development of Larry Johnson, Bennett Warren, just other guys. I want Jesse Perry and some others along the way. This is big for Tennessee. It's been a great couple of days for them. Again, getting Isaiah Campbell, getting Jaden Perlotti, getting Timothy Merritt. They've added so much talent on this roster. Now they have had three guys hit the portal. Vyson Lang, offensive lineman, has hit the portal. Khalifa Keith, linebacker. And then today it was announced Caleb Webb will hit the portal as well. But I'm telling you right now, there has been so many wide receivers around the country, really good ones, hit the portal already. Tennessee will be able to add there as well. The key for Tennessee is going to be developing the talent that they're getting right now, developing the guys that are coming in. The microscope's going to be on Glenn Ellerby. The question is, can he develop talent? Well, you still got to give the guy credit. This is the fourth year that they're in this program. He's had a lot of these linemen here. They're nominated for the offensive lineman or line of the year award. You got to give Ellerby credit. I don't know that he's getting enough of it. When they have a bad game, everybody likes to blame Glenn Ellerby with it. Yes, Hurd was a transfer. Yes, Carriage transfer. Jackson Lampley was here under Jeremy Pruitt. Could have even committed under Butch Jones. He's been here a bit. Dane Davis, same as Jackson Lampley. Cooper Mays committed under Jeremy Pruitt. Javonte Spraggins, Jeremy Pruitt, if I'm not mistaken. So, and then you look at just basically your top, other than Lance Hurd, your top 6 or 7 guys were really all guys that were not recruited by this staff. John Campbell was brought over from Miami, a transfer. So there's been that narrative that, well, Glenn Ellerby, and it's honestly true, Glenn Ellerby, we've yet to see any of his actual high school recruits develop and contribute at this point. It's been all transfers or guys inherited. Now it's going to be on, can Ellerby develop that talent? him and Josh Heupel, they've been together a while. Josh Heupel trusts in him. We can look on the field at results. We can say this or that, but the bottom line is this team's going to the playoffs. They're going to the college football playoff. Has it been a beautiful year on offense? No. Has it been perfect? No. Have there been good things? Yes. And I feel like there's been development. I mean, you looked at Vanderbilt game. Vanderbilt was Nico had all day long to throw. Did Glenn Ellerby have anything to do with that? And again, I get it. I get the questions. I have them as well. Next year, we're going to find out what Glenn Ellerby, how his scouting, how his development, how his recruiting has really been, as it's predominantly going to be a Glenn Ellerby recruited offensive line in there. I do feel they'll add maybe one interior lineman through the portal. That's just based on my own observations on it. I don't think you need to add at tackle. I think you're going to have Satterwhite taking over at center is my guess. Nick Moore is coming in. Nick Moore can play center as well. You've added three, what I feel like really good offensive linemen in this class. It would have been great to have had Douglas Utu. I felt like he was a day one starter at one of the guard spots, but he went to Oregon. I mean, Oregon's rolling in recruiting as well. I mean, but we did flip Deshaun Brame, the tight end, which I really like that pickup as well. Love what this Tennessee staff has done. Yeah, I know recruiting class is ranked 10th. Here's the bottom line with it. Doesn't matter if you're number 1. It does not matter if you're number 10. If you can't develop your talent, it doesn't mean anything. For this Tennessee staff, sometimes the fit is what matters the most. I mean, you look over the years with Clemson, with Dabo. I'm not high on them right now, but over these years where they've been really strong, now they're kind of, I mean, we say they're falling off. They're still around 10 wins, which is, well, they 9-3 right now. They get one more win, it's another 10-win season. That's pretty good. And but you look at their recruiting classes. Rarely have they had that high of a recruiting class. They normally get smaller classes, but they get guys who fit their program. Tennessee, you look at all the programs right now. Basketball, their recruiting class does not rank high. It hasn't for a couple years now. It did, 2 years ago? But Rick Barnes' key is getting guys in who fits his program, who can be 3 to 4 year. Most of Barnes' high school recruits are going to be 4-year guys. Barnes' philosophy, I don't know if it's so much his philosophy, it's where they're going with it, and it's working. Hit that portal hard. Baseball, now they're rolling. They're recruiting, and the guys are getting insane on it right now. They're recruiting like nothing we've seen in baseball on this campus. Football, you're starting to win these big boy recruiting wars. David Sanders Jr. was a big boy recruiting war. There was numerous ones, not only him. There were many that they won this year. That's how you get to that next level. You win those recruiting battles. Then when you get them to campus, number 1, you got to identify they fit with your program. Number 2, you got to develop them. I think Josh Heupel and staff have earned that right. And they're doing a pretty dang good job of doing that now. Are they going to hit on everybody? Nope. There's not a single program in the country who hits on every single guy that they bring in. There's going to be higher ranked guys they don't hit on, but there's also going to be lower ranked guys who exceed the expectations. Love what they've done. I'm fired up that David Sanders Jr. is in the fold. Let's go. Let's go. Tennessee football is rocking and rolling. It's only going to continue getting better from here. This has been a really good year. Has it been a frustrating good year? Yes. It's going to keep on getting better. They're going to keep on adding talent. Tennessee football, I really feel, is here for a long time. Frank Rock, House of Orange Sports Channel. I appreciate you guys, your support. We had an awesome turnout last night for the Lady Vols post game. That was a lot of fun. Any news breaks or anything that I can hit in a good manner, we'll get that uploaded as well. Have a great rest of your evening. Last but most certainly not least, it's another awesome day to wear the orange.